The hardest thing to explain is the obvious that everyone has decided not to see. We can try to dodge reality, but we cannot evade the consequences of dodging that reality. If someone's actions are honest, they do not need the trust of others. The truth is not for everyone, but only for those who seek it. An effective way to climb the ladder of success is to step on the rungs of opportunity. Pity for the guilty is treason to the innocent. Being afraid to face a fact is fearing that the worst is true. The question isn't who will let me, it's who will stop me. The more you learn, the more you know that you know nothing. If you don't know, what you need to do is not get scared, but learn. I could die for you, but I could not and would not live for you. A creative man is motivated by the desire to achieve his goals, not by the desire to beat others. To be able to say I love you, you must first be able to say I. The man who does not value himself cannot value anything or anyone. Everyone is free to evade reality, to blur their mind and stumble blindly along any path they please, but they are not free to avoid the abyss they refuse to see. What greater wealth is there than to own your life and spend it in growth? Every living being must grow. It cannot stay still. It must grow or perish. A society that robs an individual of the product of his effort is not strictly speaking a society, but a revolt maintained through institutionalized violence. Money is just a tool. It will take you wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as the driver of your life. Man cannot survive except through his own mind. He comes to earth unarmed. His brain is his only weapon. Only a man who does not need it is fit to inherit wealth. Money will not buy happiness for the person who does not know what he wants. No man can have the right to impose on another man an unchosen obligation, an unrewarded duty, or involuntary service. Thousands of years ago, a great man discovered how to make fire. He was probably burned at the very stake he had taught his brothers to light. He who fights for the future lives it in the present. There is no difference between communism and socialism, except in the way of achieving the same ultimate goal. Communism proposes to enslave men by force, socialism by the vote. It is the same difference between murder and suicide. I never found beauty in longing for the impossible, and never found the possible beyond my reach. Learn to value yourself, which means fighting for your happiness. Freedom is to ask for nothing, expect nothing, and depend on nothing. I swear by my life and my love of it, that I will never live for the sake of another man, nor will I ask another man to live for mine. The argument from intimidation is a confession of intellectual impotence. The smallest minority on earth is the individual. Those who deny individual rights cannot claim to be defenders of minorities. Contradictions do not exist. Whenever you think you are facing a contradiction, check your premises. You will find that one of them is wrong. My happiness is not the means to any end. It is an end in itself. It is its own goal. It is its own purpose. If devotion to truth is the hallmark of morality, then there is no greater, nobler, or more heroic devotion than that of a man who assumes the responsibility to think. The man who curses money has earned it dishonestly. The man who respects it has earned it. If it's worth doing, it's worth demanding. A government is the most dangerous threat to man's rights. It holds a legal monopoly on the use of physical force against legally disarmed victims. I adore individuals for their highest possibilities as individuals, and despise humanity for its failure to live up to these possibilities. The purpose of morality is to teach you, not to suffer and die, but to enjoy and live. Why should you care what people say? All you have to do is please yourself. Live and act within the limits of your knowledge and keep expanding it to the limit of your life. Never get angry with anyone when they tell you the truth. A woman gets more pleasure from cheating than a man, because she knows that event means revenge, passion, or sin. There is no such thing as a despicable job, only despicable people who are not interested in doing it. Integrity is the ability to stand by an idea. Patience is always rewarded, and romance is always just around the corner. Happiness is that state of consciousness which proceeds from the achievement of one's own values.